Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Patty Stash. I got my Stacy Sport hat on today. Well, for a couple reasons. One, because yesterday it broke out. And then I started thinking to myself, I'm like, well, a few tokens kind of started breaking out yesterday. And that's kind of why I wanted to do this video here. All right, so there's like a fucking million things that I want to say, but it's hard to like put into words. And the reason I say this is because I've come to the understanding. Well, I've already realized this. Like, my perception of the crypto market is so much different than so many other people. This is now my third market cycle. So I've been through a lot of experiences in the cryptocurrency market since, I guess you could say, since I got in, which was in 2017, about mid-2017. So it's important to know that because when I got into crypto is when the China FUD started happening at the end of 2017, when China banned crypto again, and Bitcoin dropped to like the low 3,000s. So I saw Bitcoin, the low 3,000s. I remember Ethereum at $88. Yep, it was under $100. And I remember just thinking to myself, the scale of volatility between market cycles is insane, even for a large asset like Ethereum. And what I mean by that is the simple fact that Ethereum at one point was like, I think it was $365 or so. And then it pulled back to below $100. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, man, like crypto's crazy. This is an asset that's still very relevant, but it went from like $300 below 100, which is like over a 70% pullback. And it's like, most other assets really don't pull back 70%, and if they do, it usually is like, it's not a good thing. I got a damn piece of fuzz or hair or some shit. I can see it when I look at my nose. Anyway, the fact that Ethereum pulled back as much as it did, I'm like, Jesus, man, this is crazy. So, anyway, again, I'm saying this because I'm trying to create a perspective of my outlook on the market. And that is like, I'm not fucking around with these intraday bullshit moves up and down, and like these intra-weekly moves up and down, these intra-monthly moves up and down, because they really don't matter to me, because my understanding is every 4 years, the market goes through a cycle. Pretty simple. Straightforward. It's been like this so far. The big question is will it continue? Does it continue until perpetuity? Or it's like, does this whole market cycle start to change now that institutions are involved? I don't think people quite understand the importance of having institutions involved, because what institutions basically do is, like, they're more money than any retail could ever dream of. Like, you can't even fucking dream of the amount of money that these institutions have. So it's like, in the past, when retail would drive the price up, at some point the market cycle would come to an end, and then retail would get out, and then everything implodes and drops 70%. And that's why Ethereum went and dropped like it did. But now, like, the game has changed. Once futures trading became implemented, then they started adding ETFs and all this other stuff. It started adding a different element to crypto, because in the past, we would watch Bitcoin spike $1,000, and that's because one whale bought on Bitcoin, which is a centralized exchange, having a profound effect on the price immediately. Whereas now, everything's done via OTC. So you're not feeling the immediate impact of the accumulation by institutions. Instead, it's like a hidden, so to speak. So what's been happening, and I've talked about it, is institutions have been accumulating Bitcoin and Ethereum in amounts like we've never seen before. So when you have these institutions that are accumulating Bitcoin in these massive amounts, it's basically removing all the supply from the market. So the immediate action that you see is like nothing's happening, but there's so much happening behind the scenes. So for the last, year or so, the market really has been shit, but on a macro level, institutions have been accumulating Ethereum and Bitcoin. So the reason I'm making this video is because I believe this is the point where I think I may have made a similar video like this maybe 2 or 3 months ago. But then all that fucking shit started going down. More bullshit with Gaza and Israel. Well, I should say Israel and Gaza. And then now there was Israel bombing Iran. Then Iran bombed Israel. And then the United States. So it's like there's all this fear and uncertainty and doubt in the market. And so people are questioning whether or not, is this market cycle over? And if you did think that and you got out, that is like the kiss of death, in my opinion, because the way that I see it is you got out right before, the crazy time happens when the money comes in. So this period now that it looks like there's no fucking major issues going on in the world that can have a profound impact on the market, things are going to start to improve. Ethereum's going to go higher. It's going to break out. Look, the weekly chart fucking tells me everything I need to know. It's not a fucking question. It's going to break out. So all this war and shit created this fucking insane opportunity for people that have fucking balls to get into the market at a heavier level, while retail that are dum-dums were fucking panicking and selling, saying, oh, we're going to have World War III. I love stupid people because they're the ones that create these opportunities for others. Wow. Pull in front of me, then just ran a fucking red light. You stupid fucking moron. Anyway, this is Florida. People don't even fucking look. They just do. And it's I've avoided so many accidents. I swear to God, knock on wood, I am a good fucking driver. And if I wasn't, I would be like every other car down here, fucking banged up. In New York City. Look at the fucking cars. Every car's got fucking dings and dents in it for the most part, because people are just fucking hitting each other all the time. And yeah, it happens here too. So anyway, the market right here, right now, due to stupid people, has remained constant at this level while institutions have continued to accumulate. So now that all this shit is behind us, hopefully the momentum is going to start to shift. Ethereum's going to start to go higher. People are going to start to make money. They're going to begin making money, and other people are going to see them making money. So those new people that otherwise didn't enter to the market are going to start getting into the market. They're going to start making money. And then when they start making money, they're going to tell their friends, and then more people come in. And before you know it, it's a fucking euphoria situation, blow off top. And then the market cycle ends because you reach a level of saturation, because at the end, all the dumb money that I always talk about, that I tell you I love so much, is going to be the exit liquidity of the smart people that actually know what they're doing. So I've told friends of mine to get into the market when Bitcoin was at 16,000. They didn't want to do it because they don't know fucking shit about crypto. And at that time, the market was not doing anything. So then when Bitcoin broke a fucking $100,000 and Bitcoin was up 500% from where I told these stupid fucking cocksuckers to get in, then they started asking me, I want to get in. How do I do it now? And I just keep going, yes, 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 you fucking assholes are the reason I'm going to make money in this market, and it's not that hard to do. So everybody knows what tokens I hold. Everybody knows my philosophy. Everybody knows I'm getting out of the market at the end of this year, probably to almost most of my positions. And I'm doing it because of everything I've said for 2 fucking years. The market cycle, in my opinion, is going to end between October and November of this year. Yes, originally it was July, but that was a year and a half ago. My prediction was July. It's changed. My hand is shaking so much right now, again, because my thumb is pushing down the button, and I've been doing it for 10 minutes. And when I finish these conversations sometimes, I look at my thumb, and it's fucking flat. I'm going to take a picture of my thumb just to show you guys. But anyway, this is what I've waited for. Everybody holds weekly chart is the most fucking incredible thing I've ever seen since it was at 0.0000012, 4 zeros, 1, 2, I've been saying it's a fucking no-brainer. Now that it's a lot higher, you would think the risk is actually higher, but to me, I do not believe that to be the case at all. I actually believe that because of circumstances right now in the market and the authority that this fucking token is garnering and garnishing and getting, or whatever the fuck you want to say, the risk is actually lower now because of the total dollar volume amount that's traded in this range and the market conditions beginning to improve. Tell me that the things that I've said for the last fucking 18 months about nobody giving a fuck until everybody does are no more apparent than now. So back then, if you got in, great. You're never going to have that opportunity to do it again. However, now is another opportunity that's been going on for about a month because we've been trading in this 0.0008 range to 0.00015, which is a window of about 100%. So if you get in this range before it breaks 0.00015, you're going to be so fucking happy, and I almost want to say I guarantee it because I am so confident in my ability. I'm so confident in what I know about crypto. I'm so confident in my charting ability, and I'm so fucking confident because I've seen this fucking weekly chart play out with fucking SPX already. Watch it fucking happen. Every fucking person that doesn't believe it is gonna be like, how the fuck does Patty know this shit? It's fucking easy if you know what the fuck you're looking for, you're patient, and you understand supply and demand. That's it. Watch. It's going to go to 0.005. It's going to go to 1 cent. That'll be about a $270 million market cap, which is where people start going, dude, we're at 270 million. We're obviously going to $1 billion. Boom. Then 3x more. You're at $1 billion. Then that's when they start going, if we're at $1 billion, why can't we go to 10 billion? It's all manifesting itself as it goes. This is crypto. It's unlike any other fucking asset class. Let's go. Patty out!